allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Zora, roll call, please.
Mr. Casey? Present. Mr. Dwighty? Mr. Duffy?
Present.
Mr. Lush?
Here.
Mr. McAndrew?
Present.
Mrs. Oleski? Present. Mr. Schuster?
Present.
Mr. Timlin?
Present.
Mr. Sheridan?
Present.
8 present and absent.
Thank you. Solicitor's report, Attorney John Menor.
Nothing to report on at this time.
Report of BSBA representative. Director Dwight is not here, so
Mr. Sheridan, if I could just say, executive session was held this evening to discuss personnel, specifically the necessity of hiring, potential litigation, which is the special education settlements. Okay?
thank you. Report from the BSBA. Superintendent, would you want to have any report on that? Mr. Dwight's not here.
PSBA is what we discussed earlier about the House bill and us being represented, and you all made a decision for us to express your interest and to contact our legislators, that we are in opposition.
Thank you.
We also stated that we pass a resolution. Will that be it? That'll be at the next meeting.
We can suspend board rules under the business unless you want it in writing. That's not matter.
Yeah, we don't have any writing yet.
Okay, we can.
What are we going to put
We'll
in
do it next
writing?
meeting.
Okay. Mr. McAndrew, we honored and recognized what you guys. We just have to move to a vote now.
Did Serena ever show up?
Second.
This fully? Okay.
I think we have a second on all of them. We just need to vote. Okay?
Bob,
McAndrew.
Bob, hang on.
We have a second.
Public
Okay.
comment.
Under the question? I'm sorry.
Public comment. Did you have public comment?
That's going to be next. That's,
Well,
we
you
don't have that down
can't
to
vote
6.
before, can't vote before public comment.
Okay, then we have to move public comment up then because they had it number 6 instead of up here. Okay, we'll move down to public comment. On the public comment, we have, it's a long name, Adam Sulezak.
Yes, President.
You want you're on the speakers list? Welcome.
First of all, I would like to thank all the Scranton voters that finally decided to drain the local swamp. That's my first thing I would like to say. Second of all, a lot of you ran for balancing the budget. I don't believe balancing the budget means a $34 million deficit. Some of you sit here and smirk. $34 million, gentlemen. $34 million.
Forgive me, sir, but I don't see anybody smirking here. We don't take it as a joke, sir.
I wasn't speaking to you.
Yes, you were. You most certainly were. You were referring to me, sir. I'm not trying to intimidate you, sir.
I'm trying to go order in there, okay? If you want to speak to the board, speak
I am
correctly.
speaking to the board.
Thank you.
I was cut out. Mr. President. And this is just a fair warning. This was just, in 2 years, the swamp's gonna get bigger. The voters chose the right thing to do, Mr. Sheridan. You've been the head of the ship for 2 years, is to resign immediately. Thank you.
Rosemary Boland, Scranton Federation of Teachers.
Rosemary, come up close, please.
I'll use my teacher voice. Thanks, Mr. Timlin, if I'm not loud enough, let me know. That might be a first. But, good evening, directors. I was thinking first to say this coming weekend is a celebration, Memorial Day weekend, and I hope we all have thoughts about those who have paved this opportunity that we have in this great country And I hope we all take time to remember. I would like to bring to the board's attention a few issues. We know right now that there are some schedule cuts. Schedules of teachers are being reduced. We know that programs will be affected as a result. We want you to know that we are watching that and paying strict attention to see what will be the effect of that kind of change. We also want you to know that some of those cuts involve arbitrations that have been filed with the American Arbitration Association, but we haven't had our hearings yet. So that is something that you all should bear in mind as we move forward. There are several arbitration cases ahead of us, and the list is not diminishing at all. So keep that in mind as we proceed with those cases. One of the issues that is really pressing now is the fact that as of this evening, 2 of our CSNs retired. Their names are in your packet. That brings the total of 4 CSNs that we will not have replaced going forward. Now everybody tells me that the word on the street is that an LPN is the same as an RN is the same as a CSN. Well, that's a whole lot of letters that go together, and they're not all the same. They're not. An LPN needs the supervision of the CSNs. They're not the same. They don't have the same amount of education. And so we can't walk around telling people they're the same. They most certainly are not. And it's a disservice to the LPNs and the RNs, CSNs. They're absolutely not equal. We represent the CSNs, the certified school nurses. They're not just your regular RN, they've gone beyond that to get that CSN. So that has to be recognized in the work they do. And in most cases, our nurses in the Scranton School District are the only medical people some of our students ever get to see. They're newcomers here. Our latest newcomers from the Congo, they don't speak English. Some of them speak French, some of them speak Swahili. We have umpteen languages in this district, and some of these people, these newcomers, are just like my grandparents and your grandparents and great-grandparents. They don't have the ability to go to a medical doctor or to a hospital. They don't. So when they come into our schools, who do they meet up with? Our nurses. They are their medical help. Before anybody else, they service those children. The CSNs can do duties that LPNs absolutely cannot. Cannot. And if somebody tells you that, somebody's making it up. And God forbid that we repeat the mistake of Philadelphia and get rid of all the nurses, eliminate staff like that, and then have 2 children die in school because there was no nurse on deck to assist and help the child live. Philadelphia still isn't over that, nor should they ever be over it. So I need you to understand that before this evening, with the 2 nurses who just retired, we had 2 nurses, 2 CSNs, who were never replaced before. Because somehow, someone has this theory that LPN and that CSN are one and the same kind of job. No, they are not. And if you need further clarification, you can know that by the fact that the CSNs are in the professional unit, the 1147, and the LPNs are not. There's a difference. And I think we have to recognize the tremendous work that our nurses do all day, every day, and how they help our families. And we cannot diminish that by saying that all parties are equal. Well, we're not. We're not. It's not as easy as that. It's not that simple. So I need you to bear that in mind going forward as you consider all this going forward into the fall. And I don't think we can afford to lose any more of our nurses. We just cannot. So I ask you to think about it, respect your opinions, but please don't let anybody tell you that everything is all the same. It most definitely is not. Just go to your nearest hospital and find out. And that RN in the hospital and that LPN in the hospital are not the same. And our nurses are one step above that. They are CSNs. They had to get special certification to work in the schools. So I ask that they be treated that way. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you, Ms. Cullen. That exhausts the public comment. We'll move over to, back to the report from the PSBA.
I've already provided that
Yeah,
report.
honored to recognize the McKendrew, who will, Mr. McKendrew will move the vote. We have a second. Another question? Another question? Another question? Roll call.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mr. Zalinski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Was that for all three, Mr. McKendrew, or?
Yes.
Okay, that's done for all three. Superintendent's report, Dr. Kirian.
Yes, we're rapidly approaching the end of the school year. The schools are a beehive of activity, and many of you are there and you know it. Lots of great things have been happening in the district this past month. Many of our students have excelled academically, artistically, and athletically, and I'd like to mention just a few. Students from grades 5 through 8 competed in the second annual girls ski competition at Abington Heights on April 29th. 2 teams from South Scranton Intermediate placed, winning first place in science and math competition and placed overall first and third. And at West Scranton Intermediate School, our students placed first in the engineering team building contest. Yesterday, I attended the West Scranton High School chorus concert, the Lutz Farewell Tour. Musical director Karen Lutz did a great job. The students were very enthusiastic and entertaining. Mrs. Oleski was there, and she can attest it was truly a joyful afternoon. Mrs. Lutz is to be commended for her service to the district in the music program at West Side. The Invaders baseball team won the Division I Title I of the Lackawanna Baseball League against Abington Heights. I also attended that game, and this is West Scranton's first division title since 2008, so we want to congratulate our coaches and students. We're proud also of our Scranton High School student, Kyron Harbin, who won 3 top seeds for the District 2 Class 3A Track and Field Championships on Tuesday, May 9th at Memorial Stadium. And again, this week, there will be many Memorial Day celebrations in our schools, and we will be attending to support our veterans. Thank you, Mr. Sheridan.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Menor, the next one from accepting the minutes, are we going to accept it, or are we, is that being tabled? Okay. Okay, they make a I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
We're accepting the minutes of 3/6, 3/23, 3/27, 4/3, and 5/8.
So moved.
We'll move to your second. Any question? Roll call.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Move the budget and finance, Director Schuster.
Thank you. To the members of the Board of Directors of the Scranton School District, it's a recommendation of the Budget and Finance Committee that the following resolution be considered. The list of bill payments in accordance with the bill payment approval policy be approved as per attached. I move that orders be drawn upon the Treasury as follows. May 22nd, 2017, $1,228,861.81 respectively submitted.
Second.
Here in a second on the question.
Under the question, there's also some payments made out to the SIL program. In the last couple of meetings, we spoke about getting a presentation on the SIL program. Can we have someone come in?
We will on the 12th. We have not done that. I apologize.
Anything else? That it?
That's it. Respectfully submit.
Second. Somebody second?
Okay, here's on the second, on the question, no other question, roll call.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, it's the recommendation of the Budget and Finance Committee that the following resolution be considered. The exception bill list as per bill payment approval policy for the period ending May 22nd, 2017, be approved as per the attached. Respectfully submitted.
Here in second, on the question, no question, roll call.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Budget and Finance Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the delinquent tax report for the month of April 2017 be accepted. A copy of the monthly detail is available for review in the business office. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in second, on the question, here no question, roll call.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Budget and Finance Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the Treasurer's Report for the period ending March 2017 be accepted as follows, with a balance in the general account of $28,395,407.84. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
I'm sorry, on the question, roll call.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Budget and Finance Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the Treasurer's Report for the period ending April 2017 be accepted as follows. The balance in the general account of $28,875,365.34 respectively submitted.
Second.
Here in second, on the question, roll call.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors, it is the recommendation of the Budget and Finance Committee that the following resolution be approved. Whereas in accordance with the real estate tax law, any property not sold at judicial sale shall be listed in the repository of unsold properties. The following properties have been sold and will be returned to the tax-paying status of the Tax Claims Bureau. 303 Neptune Place for a price of $2,930. Therefore, be it resolved that the School District of the City of Scranton does hereby approve the above referenced property for the repository sale pursuant to the real estate sale law in section 627 of said act. The resolution is subject to the approval of other taxing bodies. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in second, on the question, no question, roll call, please.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, it is the recommendation of the Budget and Finance Committee that the following resolution be accepted. Be it resolved that the Scranton School District approves the contract to hire Joseph M. Lewin Associates, P.C., to perform an audit of the Scranton Single Tax Office for the years ending December 31st, 2015 and December 31st, 2016. The costs associated with this audit shall be shared between the City of Scranton and the Scranton School District, $13 each per year, as per attached bid documents from the City of Scranton, respectively submitted.
Second.
Here in second, on the question, roll call.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Is that all, Mr. Schuster?
That is all.
Thank you. Education Director McAndrew.
Yes, members of the Board of the School Directors of the City of Scranton, the Education Committee, request board approval of staff attendance to conferences and meetings for professional development relevant to the specific duties as listed below. Board approval is contingent upon the required approval of all supervisors, principals, or administration, as attached, respectively submitted.
Second. Here in a second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. Lush?
Yep.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Okay, members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton, it is a recommendation of the Superintendent and the Education Committee that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the Scranton School District strives to provide students with an exemplary and contemporary educational experience, and whereas the Scranton School District acknowledges the students often require summer school to complete education requirements in a timely fashion for graduation. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Directors approves the Scranton School District Summer School Program for makeup, enrichment, and credit to be run at Scranton High School from July 5th, 2017 to August 10th, 2017. The program will be open to district and non-district students. Requirements and costs associated with the program are detailed in the letter for high school principals and guidance counselors. See attached, respectively submitted.
Second.
Second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Anything else, Cameron?
That is all.
Okay, before we move on, we do want to announce that the resolution for Act 93 has been pulled for tonight, and one HR resolution has also been pulled for tonight. Okay. Labor Relations Director Schuster.
To the members of the Board of Directors, the Labor Relations Committee hereby recommends the following resolution for your consideration. Whereas the Board of Directors wishes to continue the 4-day summer work week program for the summer of 2017 in an effort to save energy costs across the district school buildings, Memorial Stadium, and the district administration building. And whereas the Scranton School Board agrees to allow for the extended workday over 4 hours from Monday through Thursday each week during the summer, commencing on Monday, June 19, 2017, through Thursday, August 24, 2017. And whereas the workday for maintenance shall be 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Thursday, and the administrative and clerical staff schedule shall be from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with a 30-minute lunch break each day. And whereas employees who take a day off for vacation, sick, or personal leave will be charged for 1 day off. However, employees who take any 4 days off in a row will be charged with 5 days off. Therefore, be it resolved that the 4-day summer work week will officially go into effect on Monday, June 19, 2017, and respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second, under the question. Roll call.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8.
Mr. Schuster, anything else on the Labor Relations?
That is all I'd like to share.
Policy Committee, Directors Casey.
Members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton, it is the recommendation of the Superintendent and the Policy Committee that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the policy administrative regulation guides provided by PSBA are intended to serve as a basis for drafting policy and administrative regulations that meet the needs of school districts in Pennsylvania, and whereas the following policies have been reviewed, discussed, and modified to meet the needs of the Scranton School District. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Scranton School Board hereby approves the following list of recommended policy revisions and update. Policy number 203, Volume 2, 2017, Immunizations and Communicable Diseases. Policy number 204, Volume 2, 2017, Attendance. 246, Volume 1, 2017, School Wellness. 808, Volume 1, 2017, Food Services. Policy number 209.2, Volume 1, 2017, Diabetes Management. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
And a second on the question. No question, roll call.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Personnel, Director Leski.
To the members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton, is the recommendation of the Superintendent and Personnel Committee that the attached list of appointments, assignments, retirements, resignations, and leave of absence be approved. Appointments are effected upon the receipt of proper criminal records, immigration, and medical and child abuse reports. Salaries are in accordance to the collective bargaining agreements respectfully submitted as per attached.
Or a second?
Second.
Or a second, or a question? Roll call.
Mr. Timlin?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
Anything else, Director Leski?
And nothing.
Oh, I would just like to mention something. I mean, this should be you, Carol, that mentions it, but.
Oh, I was going to say about the retirees.
Yes, and you know what? I'm gonna leave that up to you. There's quite a list here, but I think we should.
As per attached.
You know,
I do.
There's a couple hundred years there.
You want me to read every one of these names?
Yes, I do.
I'm terrible at names.
Good luck.
Here you go, please. Well, I'm just gonna announce that we do have many, many names. Do you want me to announce them?
Just, well, they do, you know, they do.
They do the services, and looking through our packets and seeing how many years of services our teachers have given, it's amazing. I mean, I don't know what other profession would have somebody work in their area for 39, 29. I mean, it's amazing, but I will kill some of these names, and please don't hold me against it. Bachelor, right, am I right? Carl, physical education at Scranton High School, 29 years of service, and retirement is effective of 6/20 of 17. And I think we should just clap for everyone, because I don't see anyone on this list that really has given anything less than, it's amazing. Okay. Bilski, Michelle, Scranton High School, 31.6 years. It's amazing. And please correct me. Please feel free to correct me on my name. Marcia Bauman, right? Okay. Scranton High School, 34 years. Can you imagine? Nancy Kangemi, kindergarten at Isaac Tripp, 37 years. Linda Sierra, West Scranton High School for Spanish, 38 years. Susan Conboy, as an RN. Yeah, an RN. Well, and a CSN? CSN. Okay. 38 years. Oh, wait, 18.5. That's still great. Ann Connell, pre-K at Sumner, 30.74. Mary Ann Devine, in the gifted program, 31.5. Mary Jane Dwight, in the ESL, 17 years. Mary Fitzpatrick, speech, 28.14. James Foley, industrial technology, NEIS, 17 years. Joseph Hartnett, right?
Hartnett.
25.5 years.
Go
Did
back to
I?
Ms.
See, my eyes are bad, these contacts.
Go back to Ms. Gibbons.
Oh, okay. Mary Ellen Gibbons, hearing in the ear. What's that? right? Am I right?
That's right.
26.9 years. Thomas Gummer, guidance at West Scranton High School, or intermediate, 32 years. We did Lynn Harris, right, Harrison? Math, NEIS, 22.4 years. We did Joseph, right?
Right.
Hartnett, okay. Linda Hickelnow?
Yes.
Music, South Scranton Intermediate School. I told you I was better at this. 26 years. Sharon Kirby, ESL, at the Plaza, 32 years. Lori Klonowski, grade 3 at Whittier, 14 years. Patrick Cranky, Industrial Tech at West Scranton High School, 31.5. Patricia Laborante, Family Consumer Science, Scranton High School, 27 years. Melissa Lestrange, RN at South Scranton Intermediate School, 18 years. Sharon Lutz, music at West Scranton High School, 23 years. Carol McDonald, librarian at West Scranton Intermediate, 39 years.
Wow.
Kenneth McGraw, gifted, 24.8 years. Mary Ann McHugh, reading at West Scranton Intermediate, 33 years. Mary Ellen Morris, kindergarten at Sumner, 39.2 years. Barbara Murphy, a librarian at Isaac Tripp, 33.55 years. Mary Kay Murphy, pre-K, Isaac Tripp, 31.85. Mary Needham, second grade, Whittier, 39.67 years. Ann Panic, right?
Yes.
Grade 3, Isaac Tripp, 17 years. Kelly Paris, classroom coach, 35 years. Donna Pastor, math, West Scranton Intermediate School, 31.81 years. Michelle Sack, English, West Scranton High School, 31.85. Karen Slopinski, English, Scranton High School, 35.69. Catherine, help me. You can't? Family Science, Northeast Intermediate, 16 years. Jane Ventura, Ventry, grade 3, Adams, 22.68. Barbara Washoe, gifted, 32.16. That's the certified requirements, and I'd like to just give a big round of applause. Our students of our district, and these were the students every day. They came in, and a lot of times they spent most of their time with our teachers. Administrative retirees. David Brzezinski, why am I know this one? Principal at Whittier, 27 years. Mary Ann Cartagna, Chief of Special Education Services at the Electric City Academy, 27.72. Presidente, BCBA, 29.69 years. Non-certified retirements. These would be our paraprofessionals, who I have to say, really do a lot in our classrooms and work very hard. Joanne Catapio, Morris, 28.5 years. Susan Shirilla, Armstrong, 30 years. Sally Bazoo, Isaac Tripp, 12.79 years. Alan Kerrigan, Tripp, 19 years. Mary Acuto,
Yes.
Plaza, 35.9 years. Carol Thomas, Prescott, 20 years. Amy Trapani, Kennedy, 28.5 years. This is a biggie. Patricia Van Lunen. Isaac Tripp, 43.3. Michael Webb, Isaac Tripp, 30.8 years. Clerical retirements, Susan Yanchek, confidential secretary with the administration building, 19 years. I have to say, it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes our teachers to do what they do, and our nurses, so I'd like to just give a... Thank you so much for all your years and dedication of service. And it was well worth all that rest of it.
Mrs. Oleska, we'd like to thank the board for that special tribute tonight. I've been here a long time, and I don't think that has ever happened before. Do you, Mr. Letts, do you recall?
No, that was quite
But
a...
we want to say thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. They're well deserved.
Well deserved.
Well, let's just say this, they're the structure, our foundation of our school district, and the teachers and the aides, magnificent job. There's one teacher, 43 years, and that's the whole life, that's a whole life. And God bless them. They did a great job, and we wish them well in the future of their retirement.
Thank you.
Okay, I lost a little bit. We purchasing, right? Okay.
Buildings and grounds.
Buildings and grounds. Buildings and grounds, Director Lesh.
No, I think we were purchasing.
No, purchasing.
We didn't do purchasing?
Those
Okay.
factors on my.
That was a lot. Purchasing, Director Casey.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contract for the 2017 medical bid is awarded to the lowest responsible bidder as follows. Daily Resources, Dunmore, Pennsylvania, for the amount of $42,247.32, respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second, on the question, roll call.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Ms. Cameron?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contracts for the 2017 music equipment and supplies bid be awarded to the lowest responsible bidders as follows. Southwest Strings of Tucson, Arizona at $5,368.83. Mo Bleichner Music Distribution from Pottsville, Pennsylvania, $4,361.83. Shar Products Company from Ann Arbor, Michigan, $850.02. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second, on the question, roll call.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. Cameron?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Mr. Finley?
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contracts of the 2017 lumber bid be awarded to the lowest responsible bidders as follows. Mann and Parker Lumber Company, New Freedom, Pennsylvania, $15,672. Forest County Wood Products, Tionesta, Pennsylvania, at $19.55 O'Shea Lumber Company, Glen Rock, Pennsylvania, $447.46. Metco Supply Company from Leechburg, Pennsylvania, at $80. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second, any question? Under question, I'd just like to ask, I just heard several bids there, they're all out of the area. No local lumber companies had a chance to bid on this?
It was all advertised. Director Sheridan, this specific bid is not for the maintenance department. We purchase all our bid locally through maintenance. This is the bid that's put out for the instructional, so specific kind of wood for specific items. This is used in the shop classes at both schools. So it's more or less a specialty wood, and it's a small, in certain instances, some of the wood is in smaller quantity who sell this. So historically, since I've been here, there's no local vendor that will bid on that. They don't carry that wood because it's kind of a specialty product. So
I'm just a little curious.
right, and not to have that concern with that's not the wood we use for the maintenance department. That's purchased locally.
Okay, thank you. Roll call.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contracts for the 2017 General Supplies bid be awarded to the lowest responsible bidders as follows. School Specialty, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, $53.40. Contract Paper Group, Uniontown, Ohio, $213.50. Kurtz Brothers, Clearfield, Pennsylvania, $8,620.27. Phillips Supply Company from Plymouth, Pennsylvania, $8,827.80. Standard Stationery Supply from Wheeling, Illinois, $11,293.78. Lindenmeyer Monroe from Mountjoy, Pennsylvania, $11,565.50. National Art and School Supply from Rahway, New Jersey, $12,092.25. WB Mason, Allentown, Pennsylvania, $105,416.35. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second on the question. Again, I have to ask, general supplies, is this a specialty too, that we're not looking local taxpayers? There's a lot of supplies stores in this area.
For general supplies, Director Sheridan, no, we put this out. These are specific school supplies, and WB Mason was the lowest bidder for the supply of paper for the district.
So there's no local.
Nope.
Okay, Mason.
WB Mason.
Yeah.
Roll call.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
We got some local ones for you here, Bob.
Thanks.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contracts for the 2017 paint and painting supplies bid be awarded to the lowest responsible bidders as follows. Sherwin-Williams, Scranton, Pennsylvania, $52,060.92. And Gleco Paints from Scranton, Pennsylvania, $25,033.37. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
Here in a second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
8 affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contract for the 2017 janitorial supply bid is awarded to the lowest responsible bidder as follows. Pen paper from Scranton, Pennsylvania, $39,631.42. American Janitor from Scranton, Pennsylvania, $19,334. Central Poly Corporation from Linden, New Jersey, $15,180. Sanico from Binghamton, New York, $8,396. And Interborough Packaging from Montgomery, New York, $2,996. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
There's a second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
To the members of the Board of Directors of the City of School District of the City of Scranton, the Purchasing Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the contract for the 2017 sports equipment and supply bid is awarded to the lowest responsible bidder as follows. Battaglia Sporting Goods, Scranton, Pennsylvania, $21,080.08. BSN Sports from Jenkintown, Pennsylvania, $1,016.40. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
There's a second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
Anything else under Purchasing Director Casey?
That is all.
Thank you, Mr. Casey. Buildings and Grounds Director Lesh.
Yes. M1, members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton. The Building and Grounds Committee presents the following resolution for your consideration. Be it resolved that the Faculties and Grounds Office has auctioned off 8 vehicles deemed obsolete. This action was taken at the request of board meetings and numerous meetings. Please see the attached for the bid results. Respectfully submitted.
Second.
There's a second on the question. Roll call.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
Anything else, Mr. Lesh, under Buildings and Grounds?
No, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Lesh.
Let me say something. I just want to thank Mr. Brazil for getting rid of those vehicles. Not only an eyesore, but they weren't making any money. And they made us $7,500, was it?
7105.
7,105. So that goes in the coffers.
I'm glad to be rid
Oh, definitely.
Okay, Special Education Director Leske.
Thank you, President Sheridan. And one, members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton, is the recommendation of the Superintendent and Special Education Committee that the contract for special education services with the Northeast Educational Intermediate Unit Number 19, NEIU, be approved. Whereas pursuant to 22 PA Code Section 14, school districts may extend their funds and provide said programs and services either by direct service or through arrangements with other agencies. And whereas pursuant to 22 PA Code Section 14, the Scranton School District is required to specify which, if any, services will be provided by contract with intermediate units or any other agencies. And whereas the district has concluded and determined that the programs and services below listed can be more effectively and economically operated by contracting with the Northeast Education Intermediate Unit, NEIU, for provision of the same. Be it therefore resolved that the contract with the NEIU for provision of special education program and services as specified within the hereby approved for the 2017-2018 school year in accordance with the terms thereof, respectfully submitted.
Here in a second, on the question?
Well, on the question, I'm going to abstain from my vote as I'm employed through NEIU.
Okay. Well noted. Roll call.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Abstained?
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Tindall?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
7 affirmative, 1 abstention, motion passes.
And two, members of the Board of School Directors of the City of Scranton, it is the recommendation of the Superintendent and Special Education Committee that the agreement for shared student services with the Montgomery County Intermediate Unit Number 23, NCIU, be approved. Whereas pursuant to the 22 PA Code Section 14, school districts may extend said funds and provide the said programs and services either to direct service or through arrangements with other agencies. And whereas pursuant to 22 PA Code Section 14, the Scranton School District is required to specify which, if any, services will be provided by contract with intermediate units and other agencies. And whereas the district has concluded and determined that the programs and services as attached can be more efficiently and economically operated by contracting with the Montgomery County Intermediate Unit Number 23, NCIU, for the provision of the same. Be it therefore resolved that the agreement for the shared student services with MCIU for the provision of special education program and services as specified within the hereby approved for the 2017-2018 school year in accordance with the terms thereof, respectfully submitted.
Second.
And a second on the question? No question, roll call.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Kinlan?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
And 3, to the members of the Board of Directors, the Special Education Committee hereby recommends the following resolution for your consideration. Whereas the school district of the City of Scranton is subjected to administrative proceedings and civil suits within the appropriateness of the student's special education program has been challenged, where suits have been filed in JB-ODR number 18563-16-17KE, AL-ODR number 18947-1617, AC 16-17, JR 16-17, BK 16-17, AG 16-17, and FS 16-17. Where the parties have reached a settlement agreement in the matter upon the terms and conditions previously provided for your consideration, and therefore be it resolved that the settlements as indicated above be approved upon the terms and conditions as described, and the superintendent or director of special education are hereby authorized to execute all of the documents necessary to consummate this matter. Is respectfully submitted.
Second.
And a second on the question?
Mr. Mayor,
Roll call?
do we have prices associated with these?
We do, yes. I'm gonna use initials, okay, that's a little easier for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think every one of these is being held, district health funds, so actually, until it's drawn down, it doesn't cost us anything. But several of these were smaller cases that have been percolating for a while. They come this time of year in kind of a flurry, unfortunately. But AG was 5,000, JB was 7,500, AL was 15,000, BK was 15,000, ES was 17,000, BK was 15, and JR was 25.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Mr. Schuster?
Yes.
Mr. Kinlan?
Yes.
Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Lush?
Yes.
Mr. McAndrew?
Yes.
Mrs. Oleski?
Yes.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes.
Eight affirmative.
Anything else, Mr.
Nothing.
Thank you. Under new business?
Yes, yes, Mr. President. Under new business, I would just like to say, to my fellow board members and to the people that are here tonight, I don't think there's one person that sits at this horseshoe or wherever we go once a month, okay, or twice a month to have our meetings find any of our business here funny or ridiculous or sit here with smirks. We take our business very seriously. As you've seen tonight, we had a lot of people retire, hundreds of years of experience in education leave. That's nothing to smirk about. That's nothing funny. That's disappointing because you know what? That's a lot of good teaching experience that's going to leave, and we're going to miss that. But, you know, you do get some people that think, you know, what we do up here is, you know, not the people's business. But we do, and we try our best. We come from every walk of life. We don't get paid here. This is volunteer work. We get nothing for this. But all I'd like to say, if it were for those so-called, if it was up to them, the so-called swamp drainers, all right, we would not have public education. Because you know what? Those swamp drainers want to eliminate public education. They certainly don't support it. Thank you, Mr. President.
There's nothing under the President's report. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Carol, I need to see you for a second. Can I?
It's not to correct my,
Yes, ma'am.
appreciation.